Good, y'all. How y'all doing? Um, it's been a minute. Trying to get some live trading going on. I hope y'all have a good morning. And yeah, so what am I looking for? I took two trades so far, but one of them was just a little scout. This one, I took this one. I was looking for a short. Here's why. We have these relative equal lows here on the 4 hour time frame. This is, I believe, our near strong liquidity. Right here. This is my draw liquidity. If we go down to the hour, right? This is where we're at right here. This is where we came before. This is where I'm looking to be between us coming back here and here, right? If you see here, on the 4 hour, if we look right before, we had this big push down, right? And it's just this big ass candle here, closes an hour. But I believe we're gonna come back to trading down into here like we're doing right now. So I'm waiting to see a nice setup here, right? This is my draw on liquidity, right? So we just get this push down here. We had this fair value gap, right? So I could have got in off of that, but this is my drawn liquidity down here. So I'm gonna wait for some sort of setup, like fair value gap something. We're pushing down, we're getting ready to take out these relative equal lows, and I'm expecting us to push lower here. So see what happens. We make a gap here. Could see this. I could see this as just being a breakaway. It's like just a runaway of a gap, right? There's no reason for us to come back any higher. I'm gonna enter. Stop loss here above this my fair value gap. Expecting this just to run. First take profit. It's gonna be here, this right here. So I'm expecting us just to just push to continue down lower, right? Actually, I might have not been the best feel because we actually are gonna tap back into this gap. I probably should have just waited till we tap back into this gap and then continue down lower, right? Loki wasn't the best entrance, but we're gonna live through it. We'll be all right. We'll live through it. Now, like I said, this is my draw on liquidity here. I think I'll end up just seeing this because we're gonna definitely come back to this other area. So this is gonna be where I take my positions. Stop loss here, first TP there, and then the last TP there. So I want to start seeing some speed through this gap. We see some speed, some sort of speed through there. Once we hit our first TP, stop loss gets moved to break even, right? This is our first TP. So I want to see speed through there. And we just let the rest run. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm using two contracts off of this. So approaching the TP, you can see here on the hourly, approaching, not too far off. So see what happens. If we start coming up to here, like I want to start, I need to make sure, I want to see all of this stay open. I'm just going to take off one. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to secure, and I'm going to just let this runner play out. I don't like the way we're coming back. Stop loss, break even. we're gonna just move the full TP just to like here. Right. That's the only thing. If we go on like the higher time frame, I'm sorry, wrong thing, guys. 15 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna target this right here. Stop is at break even, so hopefully I don't get stopped out. But yeah, if I do, then I do. Keep it right there. So I got in like right there. If I would have got in here, that would have been a way better feel. But we do have this fair value gap here. We just made. Hopefully, we can see that stay open. We trade down below this low. I'm fully moving stop right below here to break even. Right. So we're just gonna scale the rest of this, and I'm gonna look for us to sweep this low, right, and this low. This is what I'm looking just to grab this right here. Even though realistically my draw is out, this is where I think we're gonna definitely come take out. But I'm just gonna stick with this and see what we get with this. So, yep, see what happens. Still a 50 ticks, and that account balance back up after you know being down. That's what we're working on. Alright, I'm moving my stop to break even fully here, right here above that fair value gap. So don't want to see us come back down there. Want to see us start trading down much lower. If we don't, then we get stopped out. I'm moving it stop to break even. And it's this here, this fair value gap that's holding up here, like the higher time frame. And we traded through it, but then we start wicking back up. So well, I took some off. So actually, we still made some profit for day. Um, we were down at like 200, 4,000, 48,530. So what I'll do is I'll stay on here. I'll look for maybe one more entry. Like I said, this is still my drawn liquidity down here. I just need to see speed through this fair value gap. And see, this is why you can. This is important. That's why I took my partial because price wasn't giving me the signs that I wanted to see. It's just immediately go move right back down. Right. It's like price is kind of drawn on trying to come back somewhere up there. Like if we inverse this, because we inverse this little gap here. If we inverse this, then that's gonna be a strong sign. But I just really do want us to see because we're inverse this gap here. So it's a possible sign that the buyers are still trying to come back up into the market and push it up into the direction they want. You have these relative equal highs here. So I want to see us trade down into here, right? I need to see speed. Like I want to see it trade back down here. Um, but I think we're gonna probably have some speed through this. Um, hopefully we don't. But I'm telling you, this is still my drawn liquidity. Because I'll still look for an entry. Like this is the lowest that I would go to target here. The more than that, I don't want us to start trading back into. Yeah. And if you can see it here on the 15 minute, this is exactly what I'm looking for here. So we got to close back in here. On the 15 minute, I want us to trade back below in here. But we need to get a close in here. If we would have, this is what we need to close at on this 15 minute fair value gap. Well, I think it's an hour. Let me see. Guys, let's look. I forgot which. Or I think it might be a 5 minute. Yeah, right here. It's this 5 minute fair value gap here, which is holding up pretty well. I need to see us inverse this fully. Like we traded into it a little bit, But we need to at least trade into it here. And then we can continue to short, look for possible targets between here and there. Remember, these gaps pose as wicks. These wicks pose as gaps. So there's going to be liquidity sitting resting behind these. Okay. Price is going to definitely want to come back to fill these little gaps in possible area where buyers like to come in here. This is going to be a possible demand area where buyers are going to most likely want to come in here. Right. So we just need to see what happens. This could easily just be a pullback and we continue down lower. Right. So yeah. Last thing I want to do is just get stopped out because this fair value gap has been holding up pretty well and it's trying to show us area of support. Don't want to see that. So yeah, I just use 1 to 2 contracts. Um, right, keeping risk well. Right, as you see, it could be traded down into this gap, but then we got some rejection. Right, but that's still my bias. I want us to see us. I still want us to see it come down here. If we don't, then I want to start seeing us at least start. If we, that's one like if we don't, right, we have these levels here. I want to start seeing us trade up to here if we don't. But the thing is, we need to break past this little resistance zone. The price is just like not trying to go break through. Every time we came into the zone, we wicked out of it. Like it was just a liquidity grabber, and we just continue on lower. But then that's what I'm saying. Like if you like this fair value gap is low key posing as support as well. Like we're just sitting here in prices like it's just like buyers and sellers is just trying to fight. Also, I believe we're gonna break below this, but it's gonna be hard because that's what you clearly you see. It's like, bruh, it's not really budget for real. This fair value gap is holding up. So where a lot of buyers are entering the market box and they're trying to push it back up, right? And this is when the sellers are coming into the market. So we're kind of at a standstill right now. That's why it's hella choppy and kind of weak right now. So see what happens. Yep, yep, yep. Just got posted. Not much news today. It's just straight price action. So today I took uh, one losing trade, then I took 2 winning trades. One trade was just a little scalp, just like 15 ticks, and then that trade right there. Well, that trade wasn't really it was still technically took profits off the table, but it could have been better. Um, to be honest, if we don't break past below this, then I don't know. Then I might not worry about it. I might not. But like I really want us to see break past this. Um, honestly, I think what I'll do is I'll stop recording for now, and then I'll come back. So yeah, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Good y'all. All right, we're back. Okay, so oh, my bad. I think what I see right now is this gap right here on the 15. I think I'm going to look for an inversion setup. I'm gonna look for this inversion setup here and just target this, right? So I think we're gonna want to come back up into like a zone. I could have got off that bullish fair value gap. I'm gonna use like 4 contracts. All right, I'm gonna buy stop loss. This is gonna be the TP. Stop loss there. I mean, take profit there. This is low key a bad feel. Not low key, what was a bad feel. Pretty wide stop. We can just start getting some more bullish back momentum. some bullish momentum here. I think it was just to stop people out. Ooh, wasn't the best entrance, but it's alright. We're trying to inverse this gap. Trying to see us get some speed through here and fully get a close above that. So we tap back into this. Honestly, this would have been a better entry right here. We get stopped out. Ooh. It was just a bad entry. That's all. I still ultimately think we can still go grab this. We might push up higher, but I'm not gonna, push up any higher. I'm just targeting this bullish gap right here. This bearish for value gap. That's all I'm targeting, pretty much. Just kind of a one-on-one. That's why I hopped on micros because I knew this trade may or may not be as super probable. But I just wanted to see this. I like this inversion setup. We stayed open here at this gap. We tapped into it, went up there. So it's just like a small little grab. Getting in up here, that was horrific. I shouldn't have did that. Actually, I'm gonna get out of that. I got stopped out anyway. How much did we lose? Not much. Kept that risk low. Y'all re-enter. But something's I'm telling you, I feel like we're gonna just run through now. That would have been smooth. Yeah, I should have entered off of this instead of that. An inversion, not bad. We could. It's just not as probable. Because the stop has to be like here. We can try it. Fuck it. We'll try it. Now, that's if price comes back down. It's just not though. Where's she going? But this was the setup that I wanted right here. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right here. I wanted that setup bad. That's what I wanted. All right. It's all right. We'll look for something else possibly. We could have a full change state of delivery. If we come back here actually into this inversion, I think I look for actual trade into like some of these possible highs. Because we're not, it seems like draw is definitely most likely higher. Like, I'm trying to see setup. I should have just got in here, man. That would have been textbook. That would have been good, bro. It's fine though. This is where I'm kind of expecting to see some sort of selling activity. Ready to inverse this. So let's get it. Let's get this inverse set up. Little inversion. I'm not missing this one. looking to see us inverse that right there. Clearly inversing this. It's not fun. That's bad. That's not bad. We know the draw look so the draw is it's possibly it's a little higher right now. This should have it came back a lot of times. So, it came back. It gave me some, it gave me opportunities to take the trade. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like take my screenshot. I feel like I should be done for today. I'm actually gonna look for a scout. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna scout just for one con, and I'm just gonna target the high. I'm gonna look. This is kind of what I be doing at times, y'all. Um, when the market is just we're clearly pushing up. I just want to look for this little scout. Um, and for just to push up higher and grab that. So hopefully we get some speed. Uh, like I wanted. I think I'm gonna just call it. Oh, what's going up? I think I'm gonna just call it a day. Um, I'm gonna upload this. It's been a minute. I don't know what I was thinking. I think we're I think we're gonna just be bullish now for the rest of the day. Change it honestly. I think this would be the drawn liquidity here. This is gonna be where I see us coming to get this. This is where this is the sell side. Buy side up here, resting above here, between there, and then for value gap. Right. Still down here. I want to see how what we do. So we take that out. Take this long off of here. Ooh. See now, what I'm expecting us. See, that's the thing. Remember, like I said, this we have some sellers. I'm expecting us to just go long and just push up higher. And I'm still expecting the price to do that. So, uh, we'll see. But only thing I don't like is just the effect with top. Like this is an eval. It's gonna have to be my stop. But yeah, so we start trading back down. Got a decent rejection. So we see we're below it. I just want to see it start trading back up a little better. Right. So remember how I said this was my original draw liquidity, but like I said, look at this fair value gap that was holding up. Price never wanted to trade back into that gap. So that's why I changed my instead of changing I changed my bias. I'm looking for longs to this buy side right here on the 15 minute. Hopefully I can get tagged in. hope we're gonna get tagged in. I hope so. But like it's like inching off of it, like right there. This is the last trade of the day. Um, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I like how we was respecting this, but then we're kind of inversing this. If it hits my stop, it hits my stop. We have stop at a good place. I want to see us get some momentum to the upside. I do. I do. I do. I do. Like here on the 1 minute. Like this is on higher time frame, 15 minute. That's areas where I want to see. Break this low. I think I'm gonna get. It's gonna probably look to stop me out. Um, I don't know. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we just keep getting some speed up. Bullish setup, and then we just continue to run up. The last trade of the day though, 100%. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna take one off here just because I don't want to have to be trying to deal with no issues. I just want to just secure. That's my biggest thing, guys, to always secure profits when necessary, when possible. Secure, secure, secure. That's like my biggest thing for me. I like just making sure I secure my profits off the table. So I'm gonna secure. Should I secure at this point? I feel like I should secure here. This is what we're gonna secure at the top of this resistance zone. Here at this wick. That's where I want to secure my profits there. Ooh, get rid of this now. Don't need, don't need to acknowledge that. Now we can acknowledge this bullish gap. Secured, profit secured. Stop immediately. And now we just let this runner. We just gonna let this run. Run. So we secured 605. Now we just gonna let this run and see what happens. Not expecting us to trade back in below here. Just made that bullish gap, so I'm gonna have my stop like right below it. What's this? Get rid of that. That's messing up everything. And then this is what I'm looking for here. I'm just looking for that. That's our key level right there. Boom. Green right there. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to let's see if this trade play out, how it play out. It's bullish for value gap setup. Hits it here off the bullish for value gap. Draw liquidity is higher clearly. I think what it was this morning, our draw was like down here. And we took this out, then we started rejecting. Trade here back into it and made that 5 minute gap, and then we just continue to go up from there. So fully at break even. No more risk whatsoever. Hey, looking pretty good, guys. Running through. Up 69.6. We make another bullish gap, then that's even better, right? Another bullish gap, and then we just keep running up, targeting this up 75 ticks. So far, so far. So I'm sorry. So far, so good. So far, so good. This is what we're looking at right now. Getting this account fully out of that draw. This is gonna be the first day. I think today I'm not gonna lie. Today's gonna be. This is gonna be like the fifth trade. Um, but no more trades after this today. Targeting this buy side here. This bullish setup here. Tagged in. That's why stop placement is important. I had it below here. Off of this, another fair value gap here. Stop placement is important. So this is what we're targeting, right? This is what we're targeting. You see that 15 minute, this 15-minute buy side here. This high, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking to grab. And yeah, I'm gonna put my stop under this fair value gap. That should be good placement. We're gonna leave it there. It shouldn't go against us. Should come back and take that out and be just fine. So see what happens. Still recording. Just making sure. Yeah, we are. All right, good. Almost not too far off, guys. This was a good trade today. This is a good trade. Um, Not scaling. I'm not drag. I'm not doing this with my stop. I'm just keeping it right there below this gap because this was a good. I like this. This was a great reaction off to this gap. This is that buy side we're targeting. I honestly could have just, if I wanted to, realistically, I could have just I could have just had my two contracts and just let them stay in. Like let it just fully play out. But like I said, I like to take profits off the table, but I gotta really just start getting more to where I can just let my like just let's keep my letting my strategies fully play out and just letting it go. Um, so yeah, I don't like this rejection that we kind of got, but I'm not moving my stop. I'm keeping it below this gap. So I'm not gonna move it back down way down here because we had this for value gap. If we inverse this and we break this through this gap, then we're gonna get stopped out. Is what it is. We secured. That's all that mattered. I could have secured honestly better, like up to like up here when I originally was gonna secure. But I'm telling you, I believe there's nothing like if you look here, there's really nothing stopping this here on the 15 minute. It's just this. There's nothing really stopping this candle for from us not to get this. There shouldn't really be anything stopping it. Like we should be able to just run straight through and be fine. But if price wants to do other things, then it wants to do other things. So uh, honestly, I really do believe we're gonna. I'm gonna leave it right here. Like this could just be a little pullback. Like I really do. I mean, we've secured already. I really do want to see this taken out though, and I feel like it will. It should be taken out soon. Like, I don't want to just get stopped out. I'm gonna keep it there. We break these highs, then I'll move it back. But I'm gonna leave it there. As long as it's in profit, I'm not worried about it. No more risk, right? I want to see this gap stay open. I really do. I don't want to see this get stopped out. I want to see us could be a little pullback to somewhat rebalance. Because sellers are always gonna come into the market and try and push price, right? And we should ultimately continue back up here and grab this, and that's it for today. So live trading, live trading. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Might be in there for a decent minute. Just trying to get out of this. Or just like lingering in this fair value gap. Come on, man. Let's just push up. Let's get this done. Broke past that resistance. This is our drawn liquidity right here. This is what I'm looking for. See, remember how we were like here fighting in the zone? I just kept my discipline. It was just like there's no need reason for me to enter unless price came below somewhere around here, right? Now, this is what I wanted to see, and we didn't. But since we didn't, I was like, okay, we have a change of character. Price is most likely looking for longs, and that's what it did, right? Looking for long setups, right? Like there was another trade. I think it was when it was looking on M&Q. Oh, it was right here. This would have been a good trade right here, too, targeting this high right here because we had made this bullish gap. We already had this change of character. We know price wasn't trying to come up below here. This gap here, this is from the 5 minute, and you can see it on the 15 minute. We rejected here in the zone. We were not looked. Our draw liquidity is not anywhere down here. So that told me everything that I need to know, and we just continue up. So now I'm gonna put it back up to here. We really shouldn't come back up to there. We really shouldn't. Especially after we take out this high, we should just run up and be smooth and continue up. Continue up higher. Take this out. That's it for today. Another reason why I did secure when I secured was because of the simple fact that um for the simple fact that price we already well, I already had took like a loss, but it wasn't a major loss that I took. So I just wanted to take some profits off the table. So yeah, let's get some music rolling there, guys. It won't be super loud. Let's get some music. This is a happy sight to see, man. This is a very happy sight to see. I'm passing this. Yeah, I'm passing this eval, guys. I'm passing this eval. I'm passing this eval today. Well, not today, of course, but I'm passing this eval. Up 100 ticks, up $500. It's good. So close here to TP. Right here at that buy side. So close. Approaching that TP. Take profit on the way. Let's go. Sorry, a little loud. Make sure it's not too loud for you guys. Oh man, feeling pretty good today, guys. Hope y'all day's going well. I hope some other people caught this. I hope y'all caught this trade and this one right here. These were the two trades. I hope y'all caught. If y'all caught this one right here, and if y'all caught this setup here, and I got A1, A1, right? Like shorts wasn't bad, but after this we took this out, right? This is why I didn't get in because this gap right here, it just wasn't looking so valuable. So so close to TP. If we break below this wick though, then I'm just gonna exit. I want to see speed between here, right here, and this gap. Don't want to see us come back into that. If we come back into that, then I exit. But otherwise, TP right there. We exposed as gaps. Remember that. So But listen, yeah. So yeah, we come down into that. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna exit. I want to see these wicks stay open, right? Consequent encroachment of this gap. I want to see this stay open. Wicks are gaps. Remember that, guys. Wicks are gaps. It's just all it is just an imbalance in price, right? Between sellers and buyers. Right here. See this stay open. We're out of there. Don't like that. Don't like what was going on, but it's okay. You see now, I don't know where that big candle came from. But I'm cooling, guys. Done. Got it done because we was in an extreme drawdown. I think at the start, well, before this is before I took that first the start, I was at like 49,000 and like 200 and some change. But today was a smooth day. Um, today was a smooth day. I am not mad with this. I'm actually really happy. If we keep getting good setups like this, pass this funded in no time. So I just need to get out this drawdown. So we're out this. We're still in a slight drawdown, but that's it for me today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me screenshot this real quick. Right, I'll screenshot this. It's crazy because I could have probably stayed in it, but I didn't really want to. I don't like this speed. And I'm not finna let it come all the way back down here. We taking what we're giving off the table. Um, I probably could have put my, I would, I probably should have put my stop here, and if we got stopped out, we would have over 100 ticks. Because I want to see these gaps stay open, right? Now this skin pose is a possible inversion. Because remember, this gap is still it's looking like a fair value gap. We expose this gaps, and we just made a bearish fair value gap, so we might get some momentum down to the downside. So that's why I got out. We were so close to TP was right here. Then we started just getting some, you know, some some rejections in price. And I feel like we're ultimately gonna hit it too, but I just wanted to be safe. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm uploading this, going to upload this. It was a good trading day. I clear at least about, well, because I was at like 200, we had 49. So at least around 600, somewhere around $600 that we boosted back today. So I hope y'all enjoyed this and stay tuned for some more.